first fascia finish board. You can see I got a short board to the left of this long board. What I do is I make two little templates to come up with my meeting point. And then after I'm done with that, you can see that the end's not finished here. So right now it's just screwed up and it's tacked in place temporarily. So I'm going to go up here and make my marks so I can make my ends. Now this other board here is my template for this end. Lock that down. A little bit. All right. I'll just put that right in the middle. I'm going to just drop it down probably right here. I don't want it too close to the corner. Okay, so we'll go ahead. The tacks are small, so I'm going to be tacking one for each wire, I guess. In this case, anyway. The place I went to didn't have a good supply. I'm going to come out right here. All right. That should do the trick. And the runs will get sanded off later anyway. I'm not worried about that. Nice and square. Where are you going, Sage? So I don't know if you can see the gray in this side. It's rather nice. It's the door that I'm building. I do need to get filler for these lines, and I still have more sanding to do too. And I'll build the framework to the door. I got some hinges coming from the UK. They're the old style hinges. I already have a bunch for my cabin build. I didn't want to use them on this build, so I thought, well, price-wise, they were really pretty affordable compared to buying just modern hinges, and I thought it'd be a nice touch to this. Handle-wise, I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I believe I have a handle somewhere. I have some wood that's oak that's bent oak. It's really nice. I got it stored somewhere up here, I think. If I can find that stuff, maybe I can make a couple handles out of that. I haven't completely decided. I am going to put a deadbolt on this door. I have one, so I may as well utilize it. And that way I can lock this thing up if I like. Today I'm going to start the roofing. Last couple of days it's been raining here, so I've been doing other things. This video, I meant to already have this started about 3 days ago, but it just didn't happen. So I laid out my lines for my first panel. I'm going ahead and drilling it with the other panels, and once I'm done with this panel, then I'll finish off doing my lines on the rest of the panels for the install. And one of these panels is going to get cut where the valley is. I'm not going to do the valley stuff right away. I think I'm going to do all the easy parts, work towards the valleys, and then I'll do the valleys on another time. I'm not going to get a whole lot done today, I don't think, on this, but I'll finish it off on the next video. So I'm going to go ahead and start drilling out more of these. I've just done the bottom so far, and like I said, this will be the first panel that I work with. All right, so that's as far as I go with the first panel. The other panels I'll keep together, and I still got to go along this rib line up to here, but the first panel, this one's going to be the exterior one, so I don't need to do that. I think trees in the way. Up a little bit, make sure we're seated. Go ahead and leave that up here. We should be able to now stand up here on this thing. There we go. Still, it's going to be awkward getting over to the far reach there. So just be warned, if you decide you're going to do this 10-12 pitch, you're not going to be able to walk on it. Not a chance. And you got to get awful creative or daring and become, whoops, landed over by the camera. I have a couple extra in my pocket. That's kind of an awkward spot too. I do like the color of the roof. It matches exactly, I'm going to say, to those windows I painted. Hoping it would match, and it did. So I feel pretty good about that. Okay, just one left to do. And it's not as hard as that one I just did, so that was the furthest reach. Well, thank you for watching this week. I appreciate it. Hopefully you made it this far to the video. This is Thursday night, and I'm not going to get anything else done. It's evening now. So basically, I got a few on this side. I've got a few on both sides of this bathroom area. Nothing's on the other side right yet. So tomorrow, I think I'll finish tackling the valley and doing the rest of it where I'm at and get that done and save the backside for last, I think, is what I'll just go ahead and do. This will be the last part of the episode for this week. Next week, I expect you'll see the roof completed, and I'll be cutting and milling wood for the floors inside, just to set aside and dry. I kind of got it figured out what I need. I want to just make sure I get the wood cut, let it set out and dry. And then what I'm going to do is break out, I have a planer. Same with the loft floor. All that wood for the floor and the loft floor is going to get planed. That way it all comes out nice and flat and even. And then I'll get back on the door after I start doing this, get this exterior going. I need this wall done, that wall done on the outside. I already know I'm going to have 3/4 inch boards on the inside, so I'll be able to figure out my doors entrance area here for the framing for the door to go on this. Once I have my siding made, and it's beveled siding, so just depending on what thickness I go with, which I'm probably going to go with as thick as I can on the fat side. But anyways, they're going to be 8-inch boards going on here. 8-inch boards inside as well. I could go 7-inch maybe in here. Either way, it just depends on the wood that I have. And I think I'm set up for mostly 8-inch wood in here. my roof's not perfectly square. My building's not perfectly square. And I already knew that. I knew I was off by 3/8 of an inch, I believe. And so when I put the finished pieces over this, that should be able to adjust and hide my errors in theory. So we'll see. As long as everything comes out perfectly straight, and I am running a line off the end here. Now, the only problem with this area here is this fascia board, the rafters that ended up on were too short, and it sucked that board in a little bit. So that's a little bit off there, and I don't know. We'll see how it works out. I don't think it'll be very noticeable. I'm not doing anything else over here other than I'll be staining all this wood with the exterior once it's all done.